Hi fellow collectors, Todd's back. Right, okay, so sorry for not doing a video for a while. I mean, I've had a new Wi-Fi service connection and loads of things have happened in my personal life. So, well, let's get on with it. Since my collection video, I've managed to get 6 different new figures now. Um, one being the double pack of the uh, black suited Superman with the Nightmare Batman. So that's 2 Nightmare Batmans I got now. I will do more on that because I'm still waiting for the Nightmare Batman bunker from IC Custom, because I'm going to be doing a review on the Mark 1 and the Mark 2. This will be the Mark 2 that's coming. That will be at least another couple more weeks yet. So I'll do a review and showing you the different poses I've done with the both different figures. Um, yeah, and I've got another, obviously you've seen it in one of the videos, I've got the Hot Toys Sand Trooper, and there will be a Sideshow Sand Trooper coming. I got that one for a ridiculously low price, and I couldn't say no to it because I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I can't say that, but I do like Star Wars. Even my missus and me are going through the whole Star Wars saga at the moment. So, but when she's really enjoying that. Anyway, I have the other ones I got were some TB League figures. They're the Egyptian gods. I will be doing a video on that later today, so I will be releasing that in a few days' time. Something to look out for, some interesting facts, and yeah, really good. And I've got some news on that. So, without further ado, let's have a look at this one. It's the quarter scale Darth Vader. I like my quarter scales. This would be my 6th one now. Um, I've always appreciated this figure from afar, especially with the head sculpt of the actor Sebastian Shaw. And I always thought it'd give it something different. This isn't really a review because there's quite a few out there. It's really just to marvel at this figure. This is obviously the box itself. Um, it's done like every other quarter scale where the box comes out from the side. It's pretty much the standard as the quarter scales go. Um, it's yeah, I love these quarter scale boxes. They are very well done, and just have a look around, and it's really nothing basic. Yes, I did buy this second hand. I managed to get this on a quite a good deal, but I've sort of like looking around because you have to be careful buying second hand now on this quarter scale, and I will give you the reason for it. Okay, let's well, that's obviously the box itself. Let's have no further ado, let's have a look at the figure. And here it is. It's a beautiful piece. It does all light up, which I will show, but the level of detail is absolutely stunning. And of course, it being very big, and with that base, it makes it even a lot larger. It's obviously finding the space for these things to put. I've now found a space in between 2 cabinets where my phone used to sit, and I've got rid of my phone, so he sits beautifully. This is not how I actually get imposed. Obviously, I suggested that I like the head sculpt you got with him, and there's a certain pose I'm actually doing. The lightsaber does light up, but it's not very good, so I'd never bothered putting batteries in there. So let's get him lit up. Okay, this is it with all the lights on. Now the batteries are just inside. You just pull this off. It's quite easy enough. There's a clip, and then there's a switch there and a switch there. With this one, there's just a switch just here. Let's turn out some of the lights. Let's get a little bit more of a full effect on it. And as you see, So all this just lights up. It is a quite stunning piece. Now, what I do want to suggest, this is the exclusive. So it does come with the extra stand. And there's the stand itself to hold the other head sculpt or his helmet and everything else. So it all lights up. Now, what I'm about to suggest, when you buy this second hand, there's quite a little common fault with this figure. Now, you see the silver bits here, and they're also on here, where it's like the silver bolts. A lot of them go missing. So when you're buying this second hand, have a look and see if they're actually there. Now, normally some people say it's not a problem because if it's gone there, what they do is they silver paint it there. But I actually wanted to make sure mine was all complete, and it was. The guy had it on eBay at a certain price, and then because I was watching for so long, he offered me even a cheaper price. So I accepted and went for it. And it was one of the best out there, and it was one of the cheapest out there as well. So I'm really chuffed now to actually get this in the collection, because I think it's an absolutely fantastic piece. But yes, but when you're actually looking, just have a look, because I've seen some on there where they've got the actual bits missing. So it's one to look out for. Right, let's have a look and see what it looks like with the Sebastian Shaw's head sculpt. Right, now just look at this. That is just amazing work. I absolutely love it. It's because it just gives it that difference to all the others out there that have been done. The scarring on it is just lovely. It's gorgeous. And the amount of level of detail. But the cloak is actually very well made. It's double lined. In fact, everything about it, I must admit, I'm very impressed. This is one of the reasons why I actually went for it. But this isn't the real reason. This isn't the actual pose that I'm going to actually have him in. I'm just so in awe of his head. It really is good. So what I want is, obviously I'm going to take the pose I'm going to do. If you have a look at his shin guards, they're just Velcro, so they easily come off. So I take them off because I want to protect them. So you can only guess what kind of pose I'm actually going to put him in. Now this now shows it looks better, but it just shows what it's like on here. You only get this with the exclusive. That's the stand itself, so that's the only time you'll get it. So it's not all that important, but if you actually want that on show as well, then I'd say if you can, try and get the exclusive, but it's not all that important. It's just up to you what your preference is. It's what you can grab at the time. Because you'll find people that they'll go for this, then they realise after a while they haven't got the room. That's the thing with bigger items, and that's why bigger items can sell out quick, and then after a while people start putting them up. It's not because they don't like them, it's because they haven't got the room. I really haven't got the room, but I'll always make room for something that I really like, and it's get him in the pose that I actually want. And here it is. Now I'm going to have him on his knees, so I've got rid of the stand that holds him up. He's got his lightsaber there, and he's literally, you know, he's got his hand cut off. Now there is a few there that are coloured, but I was thinking of colouring a few more just to give it that real authenticity look. Now I was going to have this arm grab that arm if to say, you know, it's cut off, but when you do that you end up covering all these lights and everything, and you have to keep moving his arms just to turn the lights on. So I'm actually going to have him, this is how I've have him in displayed, and I just think he just looks awesome. So he does actually stand out in the collection because of the size of him, but with this it doesn't come up as so far, which is not really a problem from where I've got him. But this is one of the reasons why I actually got this Darth Vader, because I just absolutely love that head sculpt. And now I've got a Sebastian Shaw in my collection. With me, a lot of my collections is about getting different actors in my collection itself, and a very well-known British actor in Sebastian Shaw. I know it's not his best. It's not looking at his best, but it's just an amazing piece. But like I said, if you are looking to get one of these, and you are really a Star Wars fan, then I would fully recommend it. But I can only see really top Star Wars fans getting it. But I just love that look, and I like my quarter scales. This is, like I said, this is my 6th one. And yeah, so this is really the next biggest thing that's entered the collection since my collection video, and I absolutely love it. So in the next video that I will be doing, I am doing this straight after this, will be the if you're into the TB League or thinking about getting the TB League Egyptian gods. I've got some great news on that, something to look out for, and something I've also discovered. So it's one to not be missed if you actually collect the TB League Egyptian gods, and that would be the next one I'll do. And hopefully soon I'll be doing the comparison to the Nightmare Bunker from IC Custom, a comparison from the Mark 1 to the Mark 2, and yeah, so if that's all interests you, then stay tuned and watch out for the next video. But yeah, if you, like I said, but if you are looking to get one of these, you know what to watch out for on second hand. But the level of detail is second to none on these. Okay then, right, Todd's out, and I'll see you very soon.